I just felt a lot like physically slower, and waking up in the morning, I have so much more energy now, and it's a lot better. Because back then I felt like when I'd wake up in the morning, I just wouldn't have the energy to like get up and like do things throughout the day. I did have a lot of confidence either too. Losing weight definitely helped that a lot. Like just how like you feel walking around and stuff, and how you feel in clothing too.
Yeah, no, you lost how many inches from the waist, bro?
Um, I don't even know. I haven't counted, but I used to wear like 44s. Now I'm wearing 36s. So
Yeah, this is the
like
one on my end. But
yeah,
this is not even like the very beginning. So you said 44?
yeah.
So 44 and you're about 36 now. Where's it less?
It's about 36. Yeah,
That's crazy. So like a brand new wardrobe already at this point.
yeah. I've had to get a whole lot new clothing. It sucks. I've had to get rid of a lot of my stuff.
Let's say what actually had to change. So what were the regular day-to-day habits that you had when you were in that 300 range? What were you doing back then?
I I wasn't waking up as early, and I wasn't as consistent in the gym, like cardio wise, and actual like accessories and like little things, And what's it called? I felt like I didn't have much structure throughout the day,
Mhm.
and I feel like
Yeah.
having more structure and stuff throughout the day, and actually like getting more stuff done makes me feel better, like mentally and physically.
So how do you go about your day now? Like what did you start doing differently besides waking up earlier?
What's it called? Going to the gym when I wake up and stuff instead of like going like later in the day. That helped me at least a lot.
Okay,
And then
okay. Gotcha.
what's it called? Getting up and just moving more, like getting more steps throughout the day.
Okay, so like just generally being more active and actually holding yourself to that standard.
Yeah,
Yeah, like these are all like little things. It may seem small to you, but like that's the biggest needle movers, like these small habits that you developed over time.
yeah. It's the small habits that will actually, what's it called, change you.
So looking at yourself in the mirror now, what would you say you feel different now, besides of course being leaner and losing over 80 pounds?
I don't know. Mentally, I just feel like a whole different person. Because I've had to like change a lot and stuff. You know, like physically, I look a whole bunch different, and it's weird because I'll be standing in the bathroom like looking down, and I'm not used to like seeing like not fat.
How do you feel now, like in terms of the way you carry yourself, the way you look at life,
Like
food,
confidence and stuff, and like
all those things? Yeah.
mm, uh, well, I see food a lot more differently now. I see it more. It's instead of as like a like instead of food as being like an escape and stuff, it's more of like an actual energy source. You don't just want it; you actually need it for stuff.
Hey, bro, I know for a fact going from 310 down to like where we are at now, it's not exactly easy and it's not exactly possible for a lot of the guys that are just thinking about it, but they're not willing to make the all the shifts you've made. Like it's not just you losing the weight, but it's also you shifting like the way you live life. It's a completely different like identity. So you're putting yourself in the shoes of the guy that's leaner. So first of all, this is also not even an updated picture. You're actually a little bit leaner now. But let's say somebody is watching this video right now. He's literally in the exact position you were in, maybe even a little bit heavier, but he wants to get to where you are at right now. What would you tell him?
You just have to start. You can always want to change yourself, but unless you actually put in the work to do it, nothing's gonna happen.
But what if he says he's like, I feel like it's a little bit too hard for me, or my current situation is like difficult. Maybe I'm gonna.
Realistically, realistically, I'd probably call that guy a bitch, but I can't really say that. So
What if he's genuinely like, let's say, zero self-belief, like he has a lot of limiting beliefs. He's like, I don't know if I can genuinely do it. Like he knows he needs it. He knows he really badly needs it for his family, for himself, and for overall to be a better man. Because it's not healthy to be overweight. It's not a good thing. But he
Also,
doesn't
the
have.
only thing that's popping in my mind is don't be a bitch and do it. Like that's what I did. I did it and I lost a bunch of weight and then I gained it back and then I did it again. So I don't know.
Well, bro, that's okay. That's the raw honest truth. That's what you actually. That's your advice to him, which is perfectly fine. Like I'm not gonna take that out of the video. The one thing I will say is like, bro, if you don't take action, you don't take control of your life, you're gonna stay stuck in the same position. Like there's nothing that's gonna change, and you're gonna watch other guys like Greg just crushing it, just like that's it. Like there's nothing else to it.
Yeah, you just have to put in the work if you want to see the results.
Do you always have like confidence in yourself that you're actually gonna see results, that you're actually gonna get leaner, stronger, just overall like better?
I've always had pretty good confidence in getting stronger and bigger over time, but it was kind of hard to actually see myself getting leaner. But once I started to get lean, it was a lot easier. And then once I actually saw that I could do it, it got a lot easier to do it. So
Yeah, I know for you, you're very similar to me. Like you love food, I love food, and one of the biggest. So you've told me like this in the very beginning. You told me, Ernest, like I'm a really big food guy. I'm like, bro, me too. I love food, but I'm still able to get lean.
yeah,
And
I I
how
still
did
eat like all good food, still lose weight. So
so you're still eating like a human being, right? You're not just living off of chicken and rice.
yeah, I still eat like a human being. So I still go out with like friends and family and stuff. Um, I do sometimes go out with them and not get anything, but that's also because of the places they go. So
Mhm. Yeah, here and there, like sacrifices must be made, but generally speaking, like you're eating the foods you actually enjoy eating. Like it's not a miserable diet.
yeah, and with the like, I'm a pretty good cook, so even with the stuff you have me make, it's hardly a diet. So it's pretty easy to stay consistent with it when the food's actually good.
Yeah, let's touch on that part because I know you did mention you've lost weight in the past, but you've regained it, and it was very difficult for you to actually like keep it sustainable because the approach wasn't really that good. So what were you doing differently in the past?
Basically, just kind of like living off of protein shakes and like starving myself, which it does work, but it's not like good for you. So because like you don't get enough fats or like what's it called, like any good nutrients.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
and like bare carbs too.
what if somebody is like doing, let's say, keto or carnivore? They're trying all these diets.
I've never tried a keto or a carnivore diet like specifically, but I would say probably the best is just to have a balance of everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I've noticed even with just a whole bunch of more like whole foods and fruits, it's a lot easier to like stay full throughout the day.
And even when you were beginning the journey, so I'm not sure how everything was in terms of, let's say, the way you were treated by other people or overall, like I know you did mention you felt sluggish, you were lacking energy, but now do you get treated better now compared to in the past?
I do, yeah. Um, what's it called? People just talk to you more in public and like smile at you more in public. It's weird.
So if you have an example, do you have an example that you want to share?
Um, I guess in the gym, uh, when I was like bigger and stuff, there was a few guys in there that they would never talk to me and stuff.
Mm.
And then I lost weight and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, we thought you were like way older than you actually were." And I was like, "You guys thought I was like old?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, it's like did I look that old when I was like fat? Like, damn."
So getting leaner also aged you backwards, bro.
Yeah, because apparently I guess I looked old.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not like
You know,
over here.
I see it. I kind of see it, but you know,
Like this is just one of many pictures we have. Like, and I just want to pull up like this, the most recent one, just so we get an idea. Because now you're actually starting to get the ab definition coming in too, and it's crazy. It's crazy because where you started compared to now.
I know. I can't wait till I have actual like abs.
Like, let me just pull this up side by side.
Mm.
Yeah, let me make this smaller. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is bro. Different human being.
Hmm.
And this isn't even like
And
you
I only lost, and I didn't even lose that much strength either. The only things I really lost is squat, bench, and deadlift.
and you can see like the shape is actually forming. Shoulders are broad, but you got the physique, and you got also like the six pack forming as well because now we're seeing this over here. There's
I just got a
nothing,
shit ton of loose skin.
and a lot of guys they look at themselves and they're in this position right here, but they're like, I have no hope. But you've actually done it, bro. You're like literally there.
Thank you. I probably wouldn't have been able to do it without you, though. You're a great coach. So
Thank you so much, bro. No, but you're actually following through with everything. It's one thing to just say like, yeah, I'm committed. Let's go. Let's get jacked. Let's get lean. And it's also another thing to actually follow through, like to actually apply everything.
yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. It's something I want to do. It's something I've wanted to do since I was younger. Was bodybuilding. So
So I'm not sure. We all had a little turning point. I had my turning point when I actually said, okay, screw it. And I actually committed to the entire journey. But what was your personal turning point? Like, when was it like you looked at yourself, your entire situation, and you just said, okay, like this is enough. I deserve better. I want to be better. Like, when was that for you?
I don't think there's any really exact point, but I just noticed that when I was like 330 ish, I was pretty strong. I was big, but I just didn't like how I felt, like physically and mentally. Um, I think that was kind of it, really. Because the more I lost weight and the better I looked, the better I like feel. So
How did you feel mentally? If you just briefly want to touch on that.
just didn't like myself as much as I do now.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, just didn't like myself as much back then. So, but losing all the weight and looking better, feeling better helps a lot.
Bro, master respect to you.
Can't wait till I get leaner though.
No, there's always better, bro.
Get
No,
down to
there's
like
always work to do.
yeah, see what I look like at like 190, 195 ish.
So how much weight have you lost in total, would you say?
Well, last time I stepped on the scale fasted, I was like 229 ish, and I think the heaviest I remember was about 340. So
Yeah.
whatever the math is on that, uh,
Yeah.
it's 730. I'm not gonna do that.
No worries, no worries. We're gonna have the number on the screen. From 340 down to about 229. And I know your lightest point was about 228-ish. And together we've lost about 82, 81 pounds in about 8 months. But we've been speaking since you were 310.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if you remember this, but what was one of the first things I told you to start doing besides waking up earlier?
Was it was it the 10,000 steps or
Besides the 10,000 steps.
I'm probably not gonna remember it. Mm.
Okay. It was
Was it
actually having a routine in place. Actually
oh
having something you can, yeah. So you're not just like waking up. It's like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. and you're just like, shit, what am I doing with my day?
yeah, I used to do that and it was not good.
So how did everything change, generally speaking, like like when you actually implemented a routine? So you've lost the weight, of course. You started waking up earlier, but like day-to-day life.
It just well, my life just got better the more weight I lost. Really, um, I don't know if that sounds bad, but I don't know. Being fat sucks, and I don't know. Just losing weight in general just makes everything a lot better because you feel better and it makes your attitude better throughout the entire day, and people are nicer to you and treat you better. So
But how does your routine look like right now compared to before when you didn't have that structure in place?
like, what do I do throughout the day, or like
Yeah.
what?
What's different? Like what did you start implementing besides, of course, waking up earlier?
Well, well, waking up earlier, cleaning my house and stuff, like my room and stuff, like make my bed, do all that stuff. Then um immediately after that, go take a shower, you know, go to the gym, just get like stuff that you need to get f- done first, so you can actually enjoy the stuff that you want to do, like throughout like later in the day, without
Hmm.
worrying about like getting other stuff done. Because when I was bigger and I didn't like have a routine, I would what's it called? Like slack off and not do much throughout the day, and then like not be able to sleep as much as at nighttime because you're worried about stuff you should have done that day.
Yeah, so just overall, like that structure actually gave you tasks to execute, so you're more not just like losing the weight and regaining your energy and like the confidence in the process, but also just the productivity and actually everything in life is actually improving through that.
Yeah.
I literally asked you, I'm like, bro, what is your entire routine? And I sent you back a routine like that's a little bit more optimal so you can execute on that.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
that
I
was
did I did that for like 4 or so months, if that, and then kind of just like slowly adapted it into my own thing that was like slightly fit what I needed to do better.
yeah. I love that, man. I love that. Like you've always taken everything and just like actually done it. Like a lot of the time I would actually just help people out and they'd be like, okay, cool. And I check back, like a month or two goes by, 3 months goes by, still stuck in the same position. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
You have to actually like do the work when you want to see the results.
So if you didn't actually make the change, so if you didn't decide to lose the weight more than 100 pounds at this point, but let's say 82 pounds together since we started, how would things be like for you right now if you were still in the same position you were in before?
I don't know, I'd
Was
probably
there
be bigger. I'd probably be bigger than I was at that time. I probably would have gained weight or something, and it would not be good.
Yeah, because I know there was a lot of bad habits that you broke for yourself.
Yeah.
And what would you say, like, throughout the entire journey, what was the moment that you realized you were actually like not that guy anymore? You're the next version.
I don't know really. I kind of still always feel like that guy though. You know what I mean? Like I feel like no matter how much weight I will lose, I'll still always kind of feel like a fat person. But not saying that like a bad thing. It's just a little motivation that will always keep me going. So
That's interesting, bro. That's interesting. Like my question was going from this to this, when did you realize like you've actually like you've done it, you've cracked the code and things are actually like very sustainable, you're getting the results, you're able to stick to it, and you can actually sustain the results for life. Like you can actually be leaner, jacked, feel good for life, not just temporary.
I would say probably about 3 months in for that one.
Okay,
Because
okay.
the first 2 months was well, they were annoying, but I liked that I was actually seeing the results, and then the results started to speed up.
Mhm.
Then you actually, mm, what's it called? When you're getting more results, it doesn't feel like you're working as hard, so it makes you want to work harder, and then you get more. You know?
Yeah,
So
it's actually like momentum. You've got momentum.
yeah. So like just once that started, about like about 3 months in, and then I just went full. Like I'm actually gonna do it. I actually can do it.
And you feel like you can actually sustain this for the rest of your life. You can actually get lean
Yeah, I feel
eventually.
like I could get lean and stay lean for a long time.